Are you going to cover how right you were about Lil Tay? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take a mastermind genius to figure that out. Let's be real. Yeah, I was, I looked at the situation. I knew their history, which was one clouded with like child abuse and basically abusing Lil Tay as like a media entity from child exploitation, child abuse, kidnapping, all of that stuff. Taylor Lorenz thinks is shady too. Her brother who exploited her controls the Lil Tay IG account. He sent me and Jay Sham's bizarre and delusional emails throughout 2020 from manager email address. Her bro also met with people just last year about launching a rap career. It's very irresponsible of the media to report her death with zero confirmation or evidence. Off a post on an IG account of the brother who exploited her and has a long history of lying runs. Exactly. That is why I didn't want to talk about it. No, it did not. Don't be weird, dude. What do you mean, don't be weird, dude? No, it did not. Do you not remember? There are quite literally videos of Lil Tay off script being like, can I stop doing this now? Like, do you not remember all that stuff? There was like YouTube essays done on the matter. That is the lore. People just remember her as like the 9-year-old that said the N-word, but they don't remember her as like, they don't remember all the subsequent YouTube essays that were conducted on her family and how there was like a custody arrangement and all this other stuff that occurred in her life. People think she was just the youngest flexer or whatever. What is this? Hasanabi reacts to the curious case of Lil Tay, the disappearance of a child star. There you go. Hasanabi reactions raw. God damn, 45 minutes, baby. Look at that. That's some no holds barred content. But hey, look, there's some chair in the end of it. So he probably didn't give it his all. You know what I mean? He's pulling up news articles and shit. That was a Jabri video too. Friend of the show, Jabri, made that. The videos were fucking awful of grown men pulling up to her and asking why she wasn't flexing now. Yeah, like people just don't understand. People are very strange in the way that they operate, including this lady who apparently went from knowing nothing about this little girl to find out there might be a conspiracy where her parents are faking her death to finding out she was slinging around the N-word at 9 and now I don't care. I mean, I guess you could read this as like, you know, I don't really care about what happens to her, dead or alive, because she said the N-word. Or I don't really care as in like this entire story is insane and I don't want to even touch it. But it's probably the former rather than the latter. But it is a wild thing to be like, wow, this little girl's at the N-word at the age of 9. It surely isn't child abuse. It's probably the little girl having her own bearing straight. Holier than thou liberals on Twitter are so stupid. It's like, yeah, how do you write the words, I don't care if this little girl dies because she said the N-word at the age 9, without really ever thinking that she doesn't know what she's doing at the age 9? Didn't I chatter say the same thing yesterday? Yeah, they did. And I cooked them. I cooked the chatters that said that. If you see a child doing something like that at that age, more often than not, it's most likely their parents and their immediate legal guardians in their vicinity that are at fault, not the child itself. Please, we have additional laws that are supposed to protect children for this reason. Anyway, she's not dead. Her parents are fucking weird and gross. Like, all the people in her life are absolutely weird and gross, as we already knew from the fact that she was saying the N-word at the age 9. But yeah, Lil Tay is not dead, okay? That's right. Lil Tay is not dead. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have believed it? So weird that this little girl who's been a PR, who's been utilized for personal PR, personal gain by all of the people that are like older than her in her immediate vicinity, all of her family members, her basically entire life, is once again being exploited in this regard. I get Twitter saying that, but fucking leftists in this community ignoring the material consequences of child's parent. I mean, there was like 3 people over 30,000 watchers. Come on, it wasn't like that. Yeah, try to excuse it. Maybe because you said it at 9 too. Just wait till the kindergarten info leaks. Yeah. Living in a country with like virtually 0 black people in Turkey, little Hassan. Isn't it her brother who made her do the flexing shit and abuse her mostly? However, I think her parents definitely contributed. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could start out with the Lil Tay story since we're already talking about it. Lil Tay has spoken out. Lil Tay speaks out, telling TMZ that her Instagram was hacked. Tay tells TMZ, I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive, but I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the right words to say. It's been a very traumatizing 24 hours. All day yesterday, I was bombarded with endless heartbreaking and tearful phone calls from loved ones, all while trying to sort out this mess. She also says my Instagram account was compromised by a third party and used to spread jarring misinformation and rumors regarding me, to the point that even my name was wrong. My legal name is Tatian, not Claire Hope. Glad she's okay, but I'm curious. Several outlets got statements from someone about her death. What was that about? Yeah. That was like, it was incredibly irresponsible. And friend of the show, journalist Taylor Lorenz was shocking, 100% correct on it. It was crazy. I don't even know if her accounts were hacked or not. Maybe her accounts weren't hacked. Maybe it was someone on her team doing it. But like, regardless, your job in the media is supposed to not operate like fucking Daily Loud or Say Cheese Entertainment or The Shade Room. If you're in the media, your job is supposed to be, doing journalism. Like, get confirmation from law enforcement, people that normally, investigate the matter, go to the family. Deeply and undesirably awful that people are basically doing no jumper style commentary on everything. Do your fucking due diligence. It's so odd. 1000% her brother did it. He said their dad kidnapped her and stole her money too. Someone spread that she died in a fucking skiing accident. Someone who used to be their management, someone that I think used to be her manager or something, but wasn't her manager any longer, was saying that she died in a car crash with her brother. You know, there was so many different false information out there. Claire Hope, the Canadian preteen rapper known as Lil Tay, has died. Her management confirmed in a statement to Variety. Like, you're Variety, man. What are you doing? Instagram account of Lil Tay, controversial teen rapper and social influencer, announced that she had died Wednesday, and the death was confirmed to The Hollywood Reporter by her former management. We are living in a very weird time period. Like, there was so many, there were accounts on Instagram faking to be her brother and then would just plug their Spotify or their own socials. Like, it's like anything and everything that can be utilized to upgrade your clout, they will do. It's great. Good stuff. No Jumper actually reported it could be fake, which is hilarious, but you had Variety reporting it. Yeah, I take it back. I take back what I said. Vancouver and Los Angeles police departments have denied. No, this was after. This was after they went. And it wasn't No Jumper that went to the Vancouver and Los Angeles police departments to see if they actually had died, for the record. This is like a couple hours later. I don't know what No Jumper's original reporting on the matter was, but this is not original reporting. No Jumper does not do original reporting, but regardless, it's just such a weird story, especially because like it demonstrates a lot of things that are wrong with internet culture and how fast false information spreads at the speed of light in a way that is seemingly unstoppable, right? You got people immediately reporting this as though it's fact, and like legitimate outlets that are getting duped, while also simultaneously people are trying to like pump and dump their crypto stocks by being like, I'm Lil Tay's dead brother, please get on the shitcoin right now or follow my social media. Incredibly boomer take. You can say that all you want. I love this idea that I'm such a boomer, but like if you are in your early 20s, okay, you had 3 of your most formative years of socialization taken away from you, and you were only allowed to socialize or have some semblance of social cohesion through hyper online circles that genuinely warped your brain and your consciousness in ways that we don't know what the outcomes will look like. You know what I mean? And it's even worse the younger you go. Think about the poor SoundCloud artist, okay, lol. Like, do you think this level of like, I don't even care about anyone or anything, when I'm talking not about Lil Tay personally, but about media literacy, like this level of like weaponization of cynicism, do you think that comes from somewhere? Do you think that's normal? I just don't think that it's good. I don't have a larger take on this issue. I don't know what it will look like. I just personally think that it is perhaps not good that a lot of people that were supposed to socialize these years, in these years, and you know, go through incredibly important formative years alongside other human beings, were relegated to the internet for some level of social cohesion. What is this boomer ass? This generation is doomed shit. Just prove chat right. I don't know if this generation is doomed. I'm just saying that, like, it's not great. I'm basically telling you, it's I'm basically openly stating I don't know what the outcome will be. Didn't she pop up before the pandemic? Before the pandemic? Yeah, I'm not talking about her anyway. It's not like these stories happen all the time, right? Yes and no. People aren't listening to you. They're listening to the vibe of what you're saying. Yeah, I know. It's always vibes based. I know one of the most valuable thing you tell us is be normal. I mean, you're joking, but I do think that is important. You know, when I scream at you to just be normal, I mean it. I was working at a summer camp, and there's a massive difference between the behavior of 15-year-old kids before and after COVID. Yeah.